Petty Officer Hugg. I'm a motorcycle crash survivor. I'm from Commander Strike Fighter Wing Atlantic, and this is my story. I was back September 10th, 2014, last year. I went for a ride, went with a couple buddies of mine. We all decided to go clear our heads before the E5 exam. We were riding out in the backcountry roads, everything like that. Ride was great so far, had no incidents headed out there, nothing of that nature. We went back to hit some twisty roads. I drive a 05 Kawasaki ZX6R, so on a street bike, twisty roads are always fun. As we were headed out or down off of Manning Road, we came around a blind corner and a car came, crossed the double yellow lines. I had two choices. The first one was either kiss the front end of the car and eat the windshield, or veer off, straighten up the bike and go into the ditch. I chose the latter of the two and decided to go into the ditch. Well, as I went in the ditch, the bike decided it was going to hit a hole, turned the handlebars, ended up high-siding me, threw me off the bike. I slid in the dirt, tumbled, rolled, you name it, I did it. I heard a bike crashing behind me, slid up behind me. Came to my senses afterwards, and when I went to sit up, I realized I had an excruciating pain in my left side. Realized that I had shattered my collarbone in 3 places. That was later found out at the hospital. So my joyride went from a joyride to a hospital ride. Spent 30 days on convalescent leave with 2 steel plates and 9 screws now on my shoulder that are there permanently. You got to be aware of your surroundings out there. When it comes to blind corners, don't take them too close. Stay away from the yellow lines and just ride your ride. And I'll go into a second one that happened just recently. It was April 6th of this year, 2015. I was headed out on my 2007 Yamaha R1. I was going to softball practice. Came around a corner and the back tire slid out from under me. Tires were cold, so I didn't compensate for cold tires. Tire came out from under me. This bike started to slide sideways. I got out of throttle, which is your normal reaction to do. As I got out of throttle, the bike grabbed traction, high-sided me, threw me. Well, I was wearing what the Navy requires. Navy only requires long sleeves. I was wearing a hoodie. I'll tell you what, a hoodie doesn't do you any justice sliding down asphalt at about 20 miles an hour. I now have a permanent scar on my left shoulder where I broke my collarbone, and on my right hip due to road rash. There's no pain that I can ever imagine, except for my collarbone breaking, that is the feel of your skin being burned off by the asphalt. Those are my stories. I am a crash survivor, so be safe out there, guys, and don't be a statistic. That is my story.